Are we on right now?
You're
Guys,
on Facebook.
Oh wow, he cleaned it. He came and cleaned
So
it.
I think this is the way you should do it, dude. We start it with Facebook, okay? Then we roll into the show.
Yeah, I gotta start them both at the same time.
At this, what?
Just the way the program is set up.
Oh, we're on YouTube right now? That's good. They can see behind the scenes, right? Like right now, this is beautiful. That way, this is the piece that was missing for me, okay, in earlier shows, because now I can talk to Facebook. You with me? Yeah. And then and then you can clip later if you need to, and clean it up. But this way, what's up, man? Come on.
That traffic jam.
Come on, you see, I can do all that stuff that I can't normally do. Hey, appreciate everybody. This is my man. See, we're not even talking about the show yet. Right now, we're talking about what, man?
We're talking about Playbook, man. I'm just looking at all this stuff laid out
look,
here.
Look, folks, I don't know if these all look the same to you. Okay, but don't let them look the same to you because they're not. In fact, we're going to take these down, Jared. Move those off to the side. These are the bonus ebooks, okay? Who gives more than me, dude?
Dude, nobody gives more than GC.
Okay, now.
I think some people think they do.
Dude, I think some people think they work as hard as I do, bro. You can't. Go ahead.
Can I get like a spit rag or something just in case?
Jared's been oral this morning. He's been very oral this morning. Okay. This is by the way wrong. Personal finance, wealth creation.
Oh, you want to get the order down.
How to
right?
become a millionaire in business.
Course 6, course 7, course 8.
I'm giving you these.
Course
9. We're
nine.
giving you these.
Course 5. Yeah.
These are gifts, free. And look, I'm just sitting in for a little while today. This is Young Hustlers. We're going to be talking about Young Hustlers in a second. But me and Jared were sitting down this morning. He came in from the dentist. Can see it's not.
It's not quite.
Do this.
It's not quite working.
Do this. It helps. That's good. You see, I can see that muscle's been worked quite a bit over there.
It's more like this.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been both ways. So anyway, Jared was sitting down with this morning. He came to me at the end of the dentist. I said, "Okay, brother, here's the deal. We're going to print this week on the Millionaire booklet." He didn't know this. Sherry didn't know this. None of my staff knew it. Hey, I'm talking, man.
Sorry.
Come on, man. Stay with me.
We're trying to have a conversation
Be part of the conversation
here, man.
with us, Robert. Okay.
Yeah.
So look, Jared walks in this morning. Nobody knows this. I said, Jared, we're going Arabic, Chinese,
Hindu,
Hindi,
Chinese,
Spanish.
Mandarin. Did you guys do
Yeah,
Mandarin?
Mandarin, Chinese. Okay, Arabic, Russian.
Oh, Sprachen Sie. No, that's
Okay.
German.
And what was the other? And the Spanish. My name is, what is my name down here?
El
Grand
Cabrone
Cabron.
Cardone.
Grand Cabron. Grand Cabron.
No, y'all missed it, man. Y'all
El
missed
Grand
it.
Cabron.
El Gran Cabron.
Cabron, Grand Cabron. I changed it because what does that mean?
I think it means like son of a bitch.
No, it means the great bastard.
The great bastard.
So anyway, I'm gonna freaking pummel. I am literally gonna scorch planet Earth with this booklet. All right, and I want to make sure you guys get it first. This is $4.95. Now, just so you understand what this has to do with the show today. As I built this, I was actually already building something else, okay, which is this Playbook to Millions.
Now,
Okay?
now let me tell you why this playbook is so important. Because this playbook, it breaks everything out into steps, right? Like if you picked up, the story you're telling about the blackjack book. If you picked up a book on how to play blackjack and you flipped to the middle and you just read that one chapter and you tried to go out and play cards, dude, you'd get smoked.
Yeah.
And the same thing's gonna happen if you go out and try to make money and you don't have all the right information. So what we did is we put together a playbook that goes step by step through the things that you need to get your mindset right, get your wealth, your wealth mindset right.
Yeah, first, it's creating it's personal finance. Like if you don't know how to manage what you have now. If you're being told that debt's your problem and you're paying off college debt, you will not make it to this if you're paying off $60,000 worth of debt. People hit me every day. Hey man, I got 60 grand in debt and I'm paying it off. Don't. That's not what you do first, man. That's a personal finance issue, okay? Then there's wealth creation. How do I actually start creating wealth? Then it's how do I build millions of dollars in business? Actually, I think it goes in this order.
Yeah.
Right?
Get the mindset
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Okay.
They're awesome.
Oh, dude,
right?
these are nice. These are big. This is a huge amount of work. Now, and we're going to give you all. This is bonus. This is all about revenue here. Okay, customers.
How to go out and get it.
Products.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
For instance, the reason I'm telling you this is this: when you guys out there build products, the only way you're going to make money is to either build a product or offer a service. That's it. Or you're going to get investors based on an idea. There's the only three ways to make money: product, a service, or an idea. You got to sell all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So when I built this book, this is a $4.95 purchase. I'm not going to get rich off this. It's just impossible. If I sell $1 million, I won't get rich.
Between the handling, the printing, paying the guys to do that, I mean, we're still backwards on it.
Just spending the energy to get people to know I even did the book, right? But notice what I'm building as I go through it. Boom, 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 and this, okay? We're giving the first 2,000 people get
So
this for
in
free.
Florida,
In a hard copy.
they just passed a law that in order to carry this book, you need to have a concealed
Yeah,
carry
it's
permit.
a concealed.
So G and I both got ours. We're all good to go.
Yeah. So this is not what it looks like. In the end, this is the creation of it, okay? But this is going to be, right now it weighs about 3 or 4 pounds.
3 or 4 pounds.
What do you think it weighs?
Dude, that thing weighs at least 12 pounds. It's got to.
Lewis Howes was just here, so I feel stronger.
So
Anyway, we're going to send you this. I'm going to ship this to where you are, as long as you're in the United States, Canada, UK, Saudi. You guys have to handle the shipping on it, but it's going to be free when you buy
I'd like to send some of those to Iran.
Playbook.
You think they'd let them in there?
Dude, we could.
Cuba could
We could
use some.
drop
Cuba
these
could
on
use a
ISIS,
playbook.
man. Maybe this is going to be Trump's campaign.
Dude, we could imagine if we had drones that came in and dropped the playbook.
Do you know when I fly the plane over Cuba, they charge me $275?
Yep, for the airspace.
Okay, so you want to do a show, dude?
Let's
you
do a
want me
show,
here?
man.
You want me gone?
Nah,
What
man,
you want
you
me
can
to do?
take off.
Okay.
I got this
Hey,
one.
Jared Glant is doing Young Hustlers today.
Hey,
You
hey.
gotta take it from the top, man. Take it from the top. I might be coming back in. I'll see you guys in a second.
Take your
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, I mean, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Hey, welcome. This is Young Hustlers. It's Thursday, noon East Coast Standard Time, and I'm riding solo today. My man GC's got some other things he's taking care of. I can see him right there. He's giving me the middle finger. But he said, hey man, today's your day to do the show. I want you to talk about money. I want you to talk about getting rich. And I'm not rich, but I'll tell you what I have done is I have been able to figure out a way to make a decision that I want to make money, go out and get it, and collect it and multiply it. Yeah, see, there it is right there. I knew it. So here today, I want to give you some advice. Look, I'm not the wealthiest guy on the block. I'm far from it, but I am on my way. And so I thought that it'd be cool today if I could tell you a little bit about really the steps that you need to take if making money is important to you. And the reason we do this show, Young Hustlers, every week is so that, whether it's Grant or whether it's me, you're getting good information that you can actually use today to go out and do something with and make some money with. And so we got this show on iTunes, on Stitcher, on GrantCardoneTV.com, which is where you're seeing it now. It's available everywhere. So today I want to talk to you about how getting rich is not a fantasy. And man, it's so funny how you just see the people around you, the way that they talk, the way that they communicate about money and wealth. I mean, it could be your family, it could be your friends. I mean, there's a lot of people that say, hey, getting rich ain't a good thing. And so for people like you and me, when we're in a position where we're trying to figure out, I mean, like, we're broke. We're trying to make ends meet. We're trying to pay rent. We're trying to pay our bills. We're trying to figure out where the car payment or the insurance payment's going to come from. We got a $200 cell phone bill now because unlimited data plans don't exist anymore. So there's all these things going on that get you all confused. And so the first thing that you're thinking is, man, I got to make some money, right? And so, like, my wife's dad, my dad, grandpa, people that are just advanced in life, Man, you don't need it. Money isn't everything. Dude, these people are talking about money and everything because they're running out of time. That's why. They're talking about money and everything because they're running out of time and they wish they had more time, right? See, money's important to me right now because I know that when I get to that point in life, dude, I want to have complete freedom. And that's really what making money's about. It's not about being able to go buy things. It's about having freedom of choice. And I think that the reason why people think getting rich is a fantasy, first of all, is because their idea of rich is probably wrong. Like, and let me give you an example. When I was a kid growing up, I was like, man, I want to make $1 million. I want to make $1 million because I always thought that was a lot of money. Like, that was the biggest, most real number I could think of. And as I started getting older, I'm like, yeah, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. Man, I want to get $1 million by the time I'm 30, which I thought was like, dude, I was jamming if I could have $1 million at 30. Took me till 32 to get it. But what I realized was that when I had that money, dude, it was not enough, like nowhere near enough. I thought that when I got $1 million, dude, it was easy street. Boy, was I wrong. I feel broke right now, man. I mean, my money's working and I can't really, access it, but it ain't a lot of money. So the first thing that you have to get through is you got to figure out like what rich really means to you. Because some people may think rich means 100 million and that's a fantasy and that's not real. Some people may think $1 million's rich. Some people may think making 10 or 20 grand a month is rich. So the first thing you got to do is you got to get your head right about rich. Like, rich means you can weather the storm. And this is very viable. $1 million can be made by anybody. It took me 4 years to go from negative broke in debt to 7 figures. So you can do it, right? You can do it, but you got to get your head wrapped around like, hey, what is rich actually mean? Because $1 million ain't rich. $5 million probably ain't rich. I'd say if you got to $10 million, if you got to $10 million in net worth, you're probably getting to the point where you're like, hey, if I make some good decisions and I can get some passive income flow going, I may be able to have like that's my first target, $10 million. Because I figure if I'm doing the right things and making the right moves with my money, I'm gonna have a pretty decent, a decent cash flow coming in every month. So the first thing you gotta do, get your idea of money. The second thing that you have to understand is why getting rich is important, right? Getting rich isn't important just so you can buy things, right? Getting rich is important because just enough sucks. I mean, I remember, it was so funny. I had this epiphany. I was going through Taco Bell drive-thru last night getting a bean burrito because I had a craving. Don't tell Sandy. I'm not supposed to be eating that. But I stopped and I got a bean burrito and I was like, it was like $1.25 and I was like, man, I used to remember when like $1 or $3 or $5 for food at the drive-thru. That was like, dude, I'm like, I got to think about spending that. And so, you go through these changes in your life where you're going through the stage where, you have a job where you're just making enough, or, you're struggling to pay bills on a monthly basis. The thing is that you have to recognize about that moment is that is why rich is important. Because when you feel that uncertainty and when you feel that kind of anxiousness, dude, that is why you need to get rich. And that doesn't go away for a while. So if if you're making 30 or 40 grand a year right now and you don't have a whole lot of money in the bank, you gotta get serious about making money today. Because the sooner you can get rid of that, I remember as I started making more money, my confidence started increasing. I started getting more confident about things. I started getting a little bit more boisterous about things. And I'm not a very braggadocious person, but I remember the confidence that it gave me because I knew I was like, man, I'm straight, man. I'm good. I got some money in the bank. I got some flow going. This is good because the losses couldn't affect me as much. And so I can just imagine as you keep building and you keep growing how that changes. So like I said, I'm just along for the ride right now, just getting started. But today we're talking about getting rich is not a fantasy. And when we come back from the break here on Young Hustlers, I'm going to tell you exactly why getting rich is not a fantasy and it is a reality.
Getting rich is not a fantasy. 500,000 families last year became millionaires, and over 80% of them are self-made. Look, are you tired of just getting by? Are you tired of worrying about money all the time? Have you given up on wealth as an option? What if you could get an exact strategy on how to get rich now? But we have that guide for you. Grant Cardone's Playbook to Millions tells you exactly how to become a millionaire and get rich. You're going to learn everything about how to manage your personal finances, the never-before-seen wealth creation formula, how to create a millionaire mindset, how to make millions in business, the top sales secrets, the secrets to closing the sale, learning about follow-up, which is the greatest sales secret, how to create a 10x super life, and how to stay motivated on your way to millions. With over 35 hours of content, and for the first 2,000 people that register, you'll receive a hard copy of the Playbook to Millions ebook. This is the program to get you rich now. If you want to get rich, if you want to get out of where you are and make more money, get your playbook on how to get there. Sign up now at playbooktomillions.com. That's playbooktomillions.com. Gaining financial independence is what every person seeks in today's world. With so many options when it comes to investing, it can be confusing to know what to do. Specialized IRA Services helps you know the right direction to go. Whether you are looking for a self-directed IRA, a retirement account, or need the know-how on funding a new business, Specialized IRA Services helps you gain control of your assets, your money, and your investments while being educated on the entire process. In removing Wall Street out of your investment, you can be sure to spend less on investment fees, taxes, and make more on your returns. Let the expert team at Specialized IRA Services help you transform your family legacy and secure your financial independence. Visit SpecializedIRAServices.com. That's SpecializedIRAServices.com to register for more info and receive a free ebook on your guide to financial freedom. That's SpecializedIRAServices.com. Credit affects every aspect of life. How's yours? At Safe Credit Solutions, we dedicate our lives to ensuring you can get the life you want. Safe Credit Solutions are FICO certified consultants, and we are trained to be immediately at your service to find solutions and repair your credit. Our goal is to grow your credit, add stability, and accomplish the goals you want for your life. With month-to-month services and live monitoring of our progress, we can get results for you within 30 to 45 days. Visit SafeCreditSolutions.com. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com to get a free credit consultation from our expert team. And let's get you on the path to repairing your credit today. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com.
Hey, we're back, Young Hustlers. Jared Glant at Jared Glant, Thursday, noon, East Coast Standard Time here on Grant Cardone TV. We're bringing you the show. If you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, thanks for tuning in. We're talking about getting rich. Getting rich is not a fantasy, even though you might think that it is. Now, I want to talk to you about some reasons why you may think it is a fantasy. A lot of times society is educating us on this. Like, there's a whole movement right now going on, the feel the burn thing. I mean, a lot of that narrative is really pushing towards like, hey, wealth is a bad thing. We want to tax and penalize the people that have gone out to be successful. But dude, that's an entire political movement. But what about the people that are close to you? I mean, that you could feel disconnected from that. Like, I could feel disconnected from whatever Donald Trump's doing, even though it's like a big, massive thing. But what about conversations I'm having with my mom or my dad, or friends around me? Like, there are people that are close to you who want you to believe that getting rich is a fantasy. And then you got to start asking yourself questions like, why? Like, when people tell you things like, the whole, you're working too much, don't push so hard, why do you need so much? When they're telling you that stuff, dude, you got to understand, there's a reason they're saying that. Now, it could be the way that they were brought up. My parents weren't brought up, thinking that they needed to get rich, My grandpa is extremely frugal, love the guy to death. He's probably got, $1 million or $2 million packed away, and he's 85 years old. But they're cutting coupons, turning lights off, going to the shop and save, because that's how he was raised. And so he, my dad, same way. I always wanted the badass new shoes that were coming out. Dad was like, no, we're gonna go to what was that store? The cheap shoe store, Payless Shoes. Dude, I remember having to go there, and I was like, dude, these are the Airwalks, or I think Airwalks were the shoes you got there, maybe, I don't know. But the way that people are raised has a lot to do with that. And I wasn't raised in a wealthy household, or even, my parents thought $100,000 a year was a lot of money. For a job for me, they're like, man, if you can make $100,000 a year, that's a good living. But the truth is that's a good enough living to make you scared all the time, because you're like, man, if something bad happens, and it will happen again, and we're hearing from really, really big people who have a lot of influence in different industries and stuff like that like something is about to happen. When the real estate agent who's selling $10 or $12 million homes is having conversations about, man, there's people taking loans and hard money loans Grant was talking about the other day. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on right now. So the point is that just enough can't protect you against things that are coming in the future that you can't see. So you got to know, like, hey, having some money packed away is going to be a good idea. So not only can your family, not only can your friends, but your coworkers can all come in and they can freaking infiltrate you with this idea that getting rich isn't something that you need to do. So, it could even be because they're just haters, like if they think they see something in you that they don't have and you've got the potential to do something big, and they're like, man, Jared has the ability, he's real good at talking to people, man, he don't need to, I could never do that, he don't need to make money, he don't need to get rich. You gotta think, when people say, hey, you don't need to do so much, you gotta start thinking about their reasons and their motivations for it. So, particularly like with, your parents, times are a lot different now. The majority of net worth for people over 65 is contained in a house. So like when you talk about, owning a home, that was the deal 50 years ago, but it's not so much today. So look, the bottom line is
Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
Let me help you with some of the questions coming in on Facebook right now. Don't
there you
forget to
go.
ask them to share the stream right now. 'Cause
Cool.
We got some people coming on. We got Samir? So Samir was saying, hey, shut up and take my money. Where's the link for Playbook to Millions? How do I get there?
Playbooktomillions.com, man. Playbooktomillions.com. Playbooktomillions.com. That's the workbook we mentioned in the first session here. So basically what we did is, because getting rich we obviously know is important. So what Grant put together was a playbook. That's what you see here, the Playbook to Millions. It's a 9-step program for you to hit your income targets and goals. The first course is about personal finances, so you can get your money right. The second is about the wealth creation formula. So you got to understand like how you can get your own money right, but then you got to understand how to make real money. That's why it says wealth creation and not money creation. The third thing you got to do is you got to get the millionaire mindset. The fourth thing you got to do is, once you have all that together, you got to get your head right about what it takes to make millions in business. So this is a $5,000 program. We've got it on sale right now for $495. Playbooktomillions.com. And when you buy these 4 books, right, we're also going to give you a sales course, a closing course, a follow-up course, a life building course, and a course on motivation. For the first 2,000 people that buy it, you're getting a hard copy as well. This is the manuscript of the book. It's heavy, man. It's heavy. It could be used as a weapon. Playbooktomillions.com. Check it out. Playbooktomillions.com. $4,900 program. We got it to you today for $495. And the reason why we put this program out is because last month we ran a special program on our university program, CardonUniversity.com. It was $995, and we kept getting so many people that were reaching out saying, hey man, I can't afford it. Can what can you do for me? What can you do for me? Well, this month we put together something for you if you couldn't come up with the $995. What you got, Rob?
Hey, I just wanted to know, Vito was asking, is it true that there are actually 500,000 families that became millionaires last year? Is that stat true?
Yep, 100%, it's true. And I believe that was 2014, I think 2015, it was like 360 or something like that.
Okay, all right. And then they also want to know if the program is going to be an audio as well.
Yeah, so what you get with the program is you get the book, you get video, and you get an audio MP3, which has never been available for any of these products here. So playbooktomillions.com. Go ahead and check it out. You got another question, Rob?
Nope, keep going, man. Keep rolling.
Cool.
I'll interrupt you as we go.
Yeah, so look, if you guys have questions, drop them in on the Facebook feed. We're also got some callers. I'll get to you guys in a second, but I just want to get through this here. If you believe getting rich is a fantasy for you, it will be. Until you can come to terms with the fact that you can get rich, you will never get rich. Now, I was in a position when I was 20 years old where I was freaking cranking. 20 years old, selling advertising, making 180 grand a year, living at home, right? Dude, just packing money and then just freaking blowing it all on the weekends. Dude, but when I was making money, I thought, dude, this is it. This is the ticket, man. Money is the thing. I can't make enough of this. And then that whole program went away. And then I was broke. I was dead broke. And at that point, when I was broke, dude, I didn't think getting rich was important. I didn't think getting rich was important at all. I didn't even think it was real. I thought, man, if I could just make $3 or $4 grand a month and just pay the bills, that'll be good enough for me.
Jared, what's your definition of being rich?
For me, being rich means, not having to worry about things, not having to worry about trips.
Chak Diz asked that question.
Chak. So, man, getting rich for me means freedom of choice. 10 million, 15 million, 20 million. You got to be banging numbers like that. And when we get back, I'm going to give you 4 things you can do to help your mindset about rich.
Everyone has the secret to standing out from your competition. The true answer lies in the application of appreciation. Jay McHugh stands at the forefront of appreciation marketing. He has taken a business from $83 million to over $1 billion in real estate sales through this simple application of appreciation. Take the time to go the extra mile with Jay's appreciation marketing system send-out cards. Get in front of your customers in a personal, traditional way, show them appreciation, and deliver an experience that is unforgettable. To register and find out more, go to randomactsofcardness.com. That's randomactsofcardness.com. Mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisade Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com. Leave a mark in your neighborhood. When it comes to knowing real estate investing, there's a lot to know. And it can be extremely overwhelming on how to get started. That's where the experts at King of Flips come in. Available right now is an exclusive real estate program, King of Flips University, that teaches you everything you need to know on how to invest, how to save money, and invest even with no money. Accessible anywhere at any time, let the industry experts teach you how to make millions in real estate. King of Flips University is a one-of-a-kind experience where you will be assigned a multi-million-dollar investor coach to help you get started on knowing how to invest in real estate. Learn the right markets, learn the right signs, and get well on your way to becoming an expert in real estate investing. Visit kingofflips.com. That's kingofflips.com to get started right now.
Man, I want to show some love to the people popping in the comments right now. Chris Round, Poncho Scotch, my man Philip Dade, 2 Street Music, Jared K. I ain't even gonna try your last name, man. Matt Anthony, Ebong, my man E. Keith Dixon, and your boy JG here. So look, we're talking about why getting rich is not a fantasy, and I'll give you some truth, some hardcore truth. This is some GC truth. All the folks on Facebook, you gotta prepare for this because this is a bomb. GC told me this, I almost fell out of my chair. Very few people know how to get money, even fewer know how to keep it, and almost no one knows how to multiply it. Boom! That's some truth right there. And that's the reason why people think getting rich is a fantasy, because they're not equipped to go out and get it. So very few people know how to get money, even fewer know how to keep it, and almost no one knows how to multiply it. Dude, that's heavy right there.
Dude, I got a question that fits right into that.
Let's go.
Miguel Contreras said he went from making $2,500 a month to $6,000 last month in cell phone sales, and he wants to know, is there any advice for a next step?
Yeah, go from 6,000 to 8,000. You got to figure out what you did last month that worked, and then try to do it again this month and make little tweaks and adjustments. Don't change anything. Don't get comfortable. Don't go out and start spending your money. Get extra focused. Get extra focused. The position that you're in right now is dangerous, because if you don't duplicate it, you're going backwards. Right? So what you need to do is you need to focus on everything that you did last month and do that again, but do it a little bit better. Try to find little things that you can do and change that'll make things improve and make the ship rise a little bit more. Maybe maybe try to get an extra hour of work in every day. You got to figure out what you did last month and then try to duplicate that again. But don't get all cocky. Get extra focused. That'd probably be my best advice for you. Let's take some callers. We got Stefan from the UK. Stefan, what's going on?
Hey, Jared. My name's Stefan Allen. I'm 15 years old and got on Cardone U a few weeks ago. And
awesome, man. Congrats.
It and already improved my sales in shares. But I spoke to Grant last week on the Cardone Zone and told him how committed I am to be working for you guys when I'm 18 years old. And he said all I have to do is fly out to Miami and he'll hire me. And so, Jared, I was wondering what advice you would be able to give me on really getting Grant's attention and staying in contact with him over the next 3 years and getting out of obscurity so that when I apply to work for you, you guys know who I am and what I
Well, I'll tell you, Grant's not the one that's going to hire you. It's going to be me. So you need to stay in contact with me. If you want to come sell for us, I'm the guy you talk to. So, dude, you just got to show your value, man. Show us what you're capable of. You know, start bringing us deals now. Don't wait.
Yeah.
You know? Bring us opportunities. Find people that you know. Find people that need help. When you meet people, find out what kind of business they're in. Find out if they need to improve or if they need help in a specific area. So, you know, that'd be my best advice for you.
Okay, awesome. Cheers.
Cool, man. All right, Stefan, thanks for the call. Joe from Tampa. Joe, what's going on?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, right out of the gate. So I'm 30. How old am I now? 32. I'll be 33 this year out of Tampa, Florida. I have a startup company, but right out of the gate, I don't know if you want me to say it over the air, but I got a referral for you for some sales consulting.
Yeah, what's the number? Go ahead.
The name of the company it's called Agile One. They're out of California, Silicon Valley.
Okay.
You want me to give you the gentleman's name?
Yeah, give me his name.
Okay, his name is Ed.
Last name?
Matibag. Matibag. Let me give you his cell phone number.
Matadad?
Matibag. Matib, as in boy, A-G. Matibag.
Okay, best number for him?
310-347-2331. They're at a conference right now. He's with the higher ups of the company, and they're literally going through this process right now. So it's as hot as you can get type of lead.
Agile One, awesome. We'll give that a call. What's your question?
So I have a company called Get Serendipity, www.getserendipity.com, and what it is, it's a Bluetooth beacon device that could be set up at storefronts, anywhere where there's a lot of foot traffic or people that are driving by. It has proximity of 150 to 200 feet. And what it does is it sends a notification to the users that have the app on their phone of a promotion, a discount, anything that the business owner would want to do or to display in order to drive people that are walking by into walking into the store. People that are driving by to actually stop.
That's a freaking great idea, man.
We literally just started it. So I'm out of Tampa, where I live, but the company is originated out of Winter Park, Florida, in the Orlando area. So I spent the last 2 weeks setting up, just walking around, just hustling, right? As we all do.
That's right.
Walking to business owners, talking about the idea, getting the beacon set up. And now I just got some users that found the app over in Winter Park and now had asked to, for me to go out and get some stores in the Tampa area. So
awesome, man.
Good, man. But I just wanted to throw the idea at you all and just see, kind of hear what maybe some of your critical comments were or thoughts, ideas, and maybe even if GC or yourself would like to maybe even be potential investors.
Yeah, dude, send me some info at grantcardone.com. And thanks for the lead. Hey guys, we've got a lead program where if you give us leads like my man Joe did just here, you get $500. You give us 3 leads a week, that's 4 leads a month. We close all those leads, that's another 60 G's a year for you, man. So look, we want to help you out. We want to help you get rich. And I'm going to give you 4 steps. You crazy, man. You are crazy, G. So look, here's the 4 steps.
Quick question. Lisa Nichols wants to know which is more important, to do Playbook to Millions first or Cardone U?
Yeah, well, I would say Playbook to Millions. Because the playbook to millions is gonna set up the groundwork. You know, it's gonna lay the high level strategy out, and then Cardone U gets into all the tactical pieces of how to make the call, how to handle the objection, the problem in little short bite-sized chunks. But the truth is, you need them both because they're both different products and they both do different things for you. So playbooktomillions.com, $4,985 program on sale for $495. Dude, the programs are gonna be worth $1 million to you. 26 years old, dead broke. Dude, 27, 28 when I actually started making money. 31 years old, I hit my first million. It's doable, guys, but you have to have the right information. And Playbook to Millions is designed to put the pieces in place so that you can start working and building and growing step by step along the way. Let's go to Carter from Philadelphia.
Just want to give a big shout out, Jared, to Robert Moy, Corey Franick, Kurt Rogers,
Who else?
Stephen Rumney, Philip Simonetta, Denny Have, Lisa Blitch, Nichols.
That's her name.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the likes. Thank
Is
you
it
for
good
the
for
comments.
network
Thank you for the
marketing?
shares.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. So look, last caller, Carter, Philly.
We never have a last caller, Jared.
Yeah, this is Carter. How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Well, I have a bit of an issue. I wanted to ask you a question about pushing too hard. A couple of weeks ago, I got a call from a lawyer with as far as I know, I didn't break any laws, but I got a call from a lawyer. He just gave me a quick threat and just told me like, hey, look, just be cool with the aggressiveness, and we won't push, and we won't bring you into the law or anything like that. And also, I tried to do something else with expanding my business and getting leads for myself. And things, I don't know if it's illegal or not. I'm still working with it.
Look, here's the thing. Most people never get close to pushing too much. Most people fail before they even get in that realm. I think the only way you can get in trouble is if you're calling somebody's personal number. If you're calling a business, you can light them up, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Dude, what you worried about, man? What you worried about, man? Am I on, dude?
You on?
What you worried about, okay? Jared said something about a last caller. That's some bull. We going, baby. We warming up right now. You're watching Young Hustlers every Thursday. Jared Glant and Grant Cardone bring you a show called Young Hustlers. Dude, what you worried about pushing too hard for?
I don't want to get anything about permanent record.
What's that?
I said I want to make sure that I don't get anything on my permanent record while I'm trying to make some money.
Man, wouldn't that be a great thing to have on your record, though?
Dude.
Grant Cardone got busted for pushing somebody too hard, trying to get there. Do you believe in your product?
Yep.
Do you believe in your company?
It just started, but I think I can do some things with it.
Dude, if you believe in all that stuff, you're gonna have to push, man.
Yeah, hey, go sweep your kitchen out without pushing. Some of that dust is gonna resist you. Push. You know why you worried about pushing, dude? You worried about your pipeline. People that are worried about pushing too hard actually are worried because they don't have a big enough pipeline. You should be able to push so hard that you waste people. That you waste them, dude. Like, I don't worry, man. I had a guy come on here this morning on my Facebook feed and said some dumb thing, right? I'm like, dude, block. You know, if I had a Glock, I'd hit him with my Glock. Instead, I hit him with my Facebook block.
Bro.
Now, you guys on the Facebook, thank you for your question, man, because you're a great example, a great question for other people. What's that?
Share, everybody
hey,
share.
I want you guys
share the stream.
I want you guys both on Facebook and Grant Cardone TV, please share the stream. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's so important that you share the stream, all right? You are connected to other people that need help. His dad introduced me to him. His dad found out about me because of a product. His dad didn't find out about me because of me. His dad found out about me. I'm talking about wealth now. I'm talking about you guys creating wealth. Not wealth in money, but wealth in all things. His dad found out about me because we created a product that we sold to his manager. I don't even think we sold it to your dad. Your dad got turned on to it. His dad tells Jared, you need to go see this guy in LA. Jared wasn't going to go work for his dad. Jared was in transition from another job. Jared comes out to
LA.
To LA.
Yeah.
Jared meets with another guy that's working for me and no longer working for me. Okay. The point is, dude, look, me and Jared are working together every day, but look at all the different things that had to connect. Like that's what's called a wealth marketing, right? You got to be way out there. So you guys out there posting in Facebook right now. I can see your streams right
Jason,
now.
Steven,
Edward,
Jeff.
Corey.
But here's the deal. You guys are making a monster mistake.
Don.
Here's the mistake you're making. Robert, what's the mistake you're making?
The mistake they're making, networking, not sharing.
Dude, I don't know who you are.
Post
I don't
your
know what
business
you
down
sell.
there.
I don't know what your website is. Why would you come to a place like this? Okay, I'm not Tony Robbins. Okay, I'm not Brian Tracy. I want to network you with other entrepreneurs. So everybody, post in comments right now who you are, what you do, what's your website, what's your specialty. I promise you, this thing has hit 500,000 people.
Yep.
500,000 people. It's going to go through 500,000 people's streams.
Dude, that's free advertising.
Dude, I'm giving you free advertising. I talked to you guys about building wealth and building money and riches. Lewis Howes was in here a few minutes ago, and he's like, dude, what are you spending on Snapchat, Facebook? I said, bro, I don't worry about what we spend. I worry about how many people we can get. So look, you got to reach out wide. This is what me and Jared talk about all the time. This book right here, this millionaire booklet. I wrote this booklet. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about books. I'm not talking about our products. Every time we do this, I'm talking to you about what you guys should be doing. We write this book on a Sunday night. It's been 2 weeks now.
Great book, by the way.
I'm a week behind. Huh?
Great book.
Robert, you've seen
Amazing
it.
book.
And he's heard the audio, by the way. Okay. This book comes out. Okay. 10 days later. Today we're going to translation in Hebrew,
8 languages, I think.
Chinese, Spanish, Hindi,
Russian.
We left the
Arabic.
French out because they're angry. French are angry people. Okay. We're going Arabic, Russian. Okay. Now, what does that have to do with anything? Nothing, except that it's multiple flows. It's 8 flows, streams. Does it cost money to do this?
And like, hey, like this book goes out and gets in the hands of somebody like the guy that works for my dad, that works for you. So it's putting the lines out in the water.
But the point is, it costs money to do that. It costs energy. It costs effort. It costs resources.
Where can they buy it?
Okay, millionairebooklet.com. Okay, now this is why I'm telling you this. Again, you need to put your name in comments. Who is your company? What is your company? What is your website? If you're a great plumber, if I sit here,
let's see who we got.
You guys got to know me by now. Man, I want to know who you are, and I want my fans, my followers, even my haters and my competition to know who you are. I got a guy a job last week, that Roach kid. He got a job with a competitor of mine because we wouldn't hire him.
Yeah.
Dude, I helped him.
Yeah.
He's not for me, okay? He went to work for a psychopathic liar. Sorry, he'll find out soon enough. Okay, now watch. I'm gonna finish the story. I write this, then we go into 8 languages, so I'm gonna meet 8 different points, and the whole time behind the scenes, what you don't know is I'm building this. Okay, a personal finance book, a wealth creation formula, creating $1 million mindset and how to make millions in business.
And
this is called Playbook to Millions, Playbook to Millions. This is what you buy. It's a $4,985 course. We will sell millions of this course at $5,000. Okay, I'll make super unbelievable money over the next decade selling this book for $5,000, and I will sell it for that. The first people that sign up for it are going to get this bonus package right here, okay? Again, I'm not talking about my money, my problems, what I'm trying to sell you. We're going to give this bonus package. We're going to do this whole program for $495. What did I do? Watch what I did. When you're building out products, think in terms of wealth and prosperity in your products. You're too limited on products. I made this mistake for 25 years. When Jared came to work for me, we had 2 products. That's all he could sell. Right? So this started this, okay? The first 2,000 people are gonna get a hard copy of this. This is all ebooks. All this is ebooks, but we're gonna take and build a course book of this. I'm gonna sell this later for $395 by itself, and I'm giving it to the first 2,000 people that invest in themselves on this.
That's a big book, man.
Playbook to Millions.
What's
now,
it, 800 pages?
Now, nobody really wants a book
Yeah.
this big, right?
I mean, they might.
This is why I want you to have this book. I want this book to sit in your office. It'll have a different color. It's going to be beautiful. I want this book to sit, Robert, by the way, the next time I do this, I can't show this. I need a cover.
Get you covered.
Okay, these guys in my internet department. Guys, this is what I'm showing right now. We don't sell black here.
It looks
okay?
so sexy,
I mean,
man.
black is hot, black is
Kind of
good.
mysterious,
Once you go black, you never go back and all that. But we ain't selling black.
mysterious.
Okay, so check it out. Why I want this sitting on your desk is a reminder, or in your home office. It's a reminder, man. It's an anchor point. It's like, dude, I made a decision to get rich.
Playbook2millions.com is where you can get all this stuff. Playbook2millions, T-O, millions.com, where you can actually take advantage of this offer right now. It's up right now.
Dude, I must have some haters on the stream right now. Somebody, Ron Betta says, haters, please go watch something else. I'm trying to network with positive people. Yeah, let's connect up, man. Connect up with your other power players. What's up, Robert?
I mean, you got a lot of people sharing. Like, you got Ken sharing his business. You got Amy sharing her business.
What is her
Karen.
business, Robert?
Amy's interested in branding. Let's see who else we got here.
Here's Brian Lowley with BL Digital Enterprises.
Ken
Brian,
Landa,
thank you.
SoCal Residential Real Estate.
Vicky Laya Shineko.
Steve Sarnelli,
Okay,
real
again,
estate
so
wholesaler.
Vicky, we do these shows on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I do streams all through the night. I Snapchat constantly, right? Nobody knows how I do all this stuff. It's because I'm committed to helping people.
Lance Horton, Morgan Stanley.
Okay. Dude, here's a guy from Morgan Stanley, all right? Now, some people would say that the people on Facebook aren't Morgan Stanley clients. Well, dude, what are they then?
Yeah. AFTCO Southwest. Hey dudes, our consulting firm has invested in your university. We have daily attendance in your training. Why? Because it works and we see results. Love that.
John Wiesner says, yeah, my dad says to be frugal as hell, save every single penny and not spend one dime on anything. That gorilla needs to be shot down. Yeah. What he's saying, what John Wiesner is saying, John, by the way, you should post your website here, who you are, what you do, what kind of entrepreneur you are. What he's saying is his daddy taught him how to be frugal. Save a penny saved is?
Penny earned.
It's a penny.
But it's a penny.
No,
bro.
it's a penny, right? So he's telling you, look, that's not going to work. All that old mentality, your mom and dad's old mentality, the way you and I were brought up, you know, our grandfather's mentality of
depression babies,
dude,
scarcity.
Save for a rainy day. Dude, you don't save ever for a rainy day. You save to get rich. The only reason this guy puts money away is to take the money and throw it into an investment that can one day grow without his constant attention on it. Kirk Rogers, everything in life is a sales pitch. Agree, bro. Everything. Everything. Your smile in the morning, how you dress, the shirt you put on, the blouse you put on, how you walk in, how you shake somebody's hand. Everything is building value. Everything
Robert
is
Taylor, congratulations. He just signed up for the playbook.
Robert Kruk, technology is only 1x today. What he's saying is this thing's going to continue to expand exponentially, okay? I agree with that. Georgie Nevon says, is that Lewis Howes? No, that's not Lewis.
I think
okay.
Charles Scott, Elite Swimming Pools. Thanks for tuning into the show. Man. Siddharthi Ghosh, Bag Manufacturers and Traders, #1 in India. Getting some India reach.
Also,
Love that.
Jared made a comment earlier about the $500 leads. I talk about this in the Millionaire booklet. This book, by the way, is $4.95. Notice what I'm doing. I stair-step the client. $4.95, $4.95,
$9.95,
$9.95, $4,985, $10,000, $30,000, $80,000 program. We're sending out a proposal today for $300,000 plus $100 a month. So you need quantities of offers. Our number is 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. How's your schedule? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
305-865-8668. Call up. I want to know what you do, who you are, and what your freaking question is, man. I'm giving you guys a chance to get your freaking head right, your money right, your game right. All right?
And your pants tight.
And your pants need to be tight. Because if you don't have tight pants, then you ain't got no money in your pocket.
Things are happening right now.
What's that?
Things are happening.
Things are starting to happen.
Good,
okay.
man,
How
good.
did you like my commentary in the background, by the way? Who we
Dude,
got?
that was funny.
Irvin from New York.
Irvin, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Irv?
Hey, what's going on, Grant?
Come on, man. Dude, tell me, first of all, before we start, Irvin, what do you do? Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Irvin. I'm from New York City.
Yeah.
I work in direct sales for a cable company. So basically, we sell cable door to door.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. And what's your financial situation like right now, my man?
Right now, well, it's not where I want it to be. It could be better.
Mine either.
It could be better. That's the main thing. But first, I just really want to thank you for everything that you do with all the books and everything you put for free on the internet. Because that just really, really helps me.
Dude, you got it, man. You got it, brother. You got it. I appreciate you saying that.
Irvin, do you think getting rich is a fantasy?
No, absolutely not. I don't think it's a fantasy. I think you just need to be on the right road, and you got to have the right car, like you guys said before.
Yeah, the right vehicle. The right vehicle.
Yeah, look, I want to give you guys, I hadn't done this yet, but I wanted to give you the 4 steps that I went through personally in making rich a reality for me. Number 1 was I decided that I actually wanted to do it. And when you make that decision, the next decision you have to make is what are you willing to give up to go after it? And so for me, that was comfort, that was friends, that was familiarity, that was doing a job that I had never done before, selling something that I had never sold before. So you have to make that first decision. The second thing that you need to do is you need to reinforce it daily because shit's hard, man.
Yeah,
it ain't easy.
yeah.
It's work. It's work, and you got to show up every single day, and you got to push, and you got to shove, and you got to charge. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you get kicked in the face, you got to keep showing it up. For me, that meant writing it down every day. I get my teeth kicked in, write it down again. Have a bad day, write it down again. Focus all attention on it. The third thing you got to do is then you got to start skilling up. You make the decision, reinforce it daily, and then you got to start beefing up the skill.
Repetition, man.
Because all this motivation and jack that you get from the dude on the internet that has a way to, get your financial freedom right, and the guy that's trying to get you all excited, and then you realize it's just hot air. Dude, at some point you need to be able to pick up a phone, you need to be able to pitch your product, you need to be able to close somebody, and if you can't close them, you got to be able to follow up. Dude, that's why we put this playbook together.
And then number 4 is what you're doing today. Surround yourself with positive people, okay? For instance, I have Evis Zenios. How do you say that? GC says he's not talking about his products. 40% of this video is covered by his products, and over 60% of what they're talking about is their products. This is salespeople. Learn from both of these guys. He's not being negative, by the way.
Yeah.
He's telling you, look, man, I am showing you how to do this. Every show that I do, my goal is to show people, demonstrate by example. Jared talked about the motivation, about the big idea. It's not a fantasy. And then the motivation. All that's good. Dude, you need to wrap it with some strategy.
Which is why we start the playbook out with number 1, personal finances. Number 2, wealth creation. You're starting to get educated. Once you get educated, you start getting motivated, right? Education, confidence, motivation, they all go along with each other. Then you're creating the millionaire mindset, making it more real for you. Start dropping skill on you. Hey, how to make millions in business. What do you got to do? Who do you got to talk to? Where do you got to go? And then with the bonus,
how do I get revenue?
How to make it happen.
How do I get revenue? How do I meet people? How do I find out who's got my money? How do I prospect? How do I follow up?
How do I write a script? How do I handle an objection?
How do I How do I follow up the guy that I couldn't close? When I know I got a good deal, I got a deal this tight. Not an actor, but a comedian. Same thing. A comedian hit me on Snapchat last night and said, "Hey man, he sent me 3 little Snapchats, 10 seconds
I thought he was
each."
gonna say like a guy walked into a bar.
No, he says no. He says I pitched this group that wants me to come in and do a comedy thing. Last year I pitched them. They come back and say we don't have it in the budget. What should I do? I said, dude, you should hit them back. This is not the only time they have events.
Yep.
Hit them back, offer them 2 to 4 events.
Yeah.
Say, I'll do whatever it takes to meet your budget. I want to be your go-to comedian. Okay. Sell them 4 deals, not 1 deal. Negotiate. Let him know. He snaps me back. Dude, I got the deal. But he didn't get 1 deal now. He got 2 deals rather than 1 deal when he was suffering and struggling to get 1 deal. So why am I telling you that? Look, if you got your mind right and you don't have, it's exactly what Jared said, and you don't have the strategy. This is the problem with just hustle. Dude, if you got just bone and no muscle, like I was punching on a bag the other night, okay? Well, my forearms are not. I have been doing it for 3 or 4 days, and the 4th day it was too much. I had to get off of it because I was starting to have shinner splints in my forearms because my arms they're not wrapped enough yet.
Right.
This is the same thing about income. See, what a guy does is he operates on bone. Most families in America are operating on just skeleton. Just
no muscle.
No, there's no muscle. There's no gristle, dude. There's no freaking scars. You need to. Money needs to wrap. I think about it being a gauze wrap, where I just keep wrapping, dude. Where I keep wrapping until I'm protected. You could literally rip off half of the gauze, dude. I still got money.
Yep.
So or I still have products.
This truly the whole money, fantasy, getting rich, fantasy, this whole thing summed up right here. So freaking awesome. Very few people know how to get money. Even fewer know how to keep it, and almost no one knows how to multiply it. And if you don't know how to get money, you won't think that it's important.
I learned how to get it.
Yeah.
I did not know how to keep it. I did not know how to multiply it. Then I learned how to keep it. I had the first two right. And I'm like, but I don't know what to do with it now that I got it, man. You know how many people out there don't know what to do with their money?
Oh, dude.
So what do? They blow it. It solves their problem. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. People blow money so they solve a problem. I don't know what to do with my money, man. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get rid of it. Every day I get asked this question. What do I do with 10 grand? Nothing. You don't do anything with it. Okay? You just let it sit there until it becomes 20 grand. And then you take 20 grand, you wait till it becomes 40 grand. And you don't do anything until you got 100. 100 should be your first investment.
Yep.
Okay? Denny Hov. Look at this. Jared, I broke my neck 3 months ago. I'm back 100% stronger. I lost my job in the process. Now I need a job. Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah,
Send him a video,
60-second video, careers@grantcardone.com.
Hey, here's a guy, RC, saying, hey man, how do I earn extra money? I'll pay $500. I'll make you an extra 70 grand right here.
Yep.
Who wants to make an extra 70 grand? Post in comments. Dude, I want to make an extra 70 grand. Post in comments, I want to make an extra 70K a year. John works for us. Dude, you never sent me one lead, dude.
Come on, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Come on, John.
I want to make some more money.
Let's go play some ball, man.
Look,
Why don't
Bernie
you...
Sanders ain't going to get you more money, man. Okay? I'll pay you $500. Everybody watching, I'll pay you $500 for every lead you send me that we close for our online platform. Okay, now do the math. 3 leads, what is this? 3 leads, $500, that's $1,500 a week, $6 grand a month.
Yep.
72,000 a year. If you're making 60 grand and I pay you 72 more, okay, I just increase your income by what? 80%? And I cut your time to become a millionaire from 20 years to like 12 years. I saved 8 years off of your path.
The math, man. Start doing that math.
I got a good product. Cardone U is a great product. We sell it to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of companies every year. We do that every month. So if I can sell 300 companies in a month, you're telling me you don't know 1 or 2 companies that you couldn't turn to Godfather sales, commerce, finance, business, the whole freaking package? You couldn't turn me onto that? Send the lead to Jared. Send it to him. We'll hook you up. We close the deal. You do nothing, dude. You send me the name. I'll give you 500 cash if you want it like that. Okay?
Cash in your pocket.
Greg from Canada.
Greg from Canada.
Canada.
You got him.
Greg, what's up, man?
Hey, brother, how's it going?
Good. Oh, 8 minutes. Yeah. What's up, man? What's your question? Welcome to the show.
Hey, sorry, brother. I'm watching it live here. I'm a little behind. My name's Greg with CCDR.C, that's Canadian Customer Debt Relief. My question today, is there a social posting software that you guys would recommend to help me break out of obscurity faster and make better use of my time?
What did you say?
Is this a social media question? Yes. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Robert, me and you talked about that. Let's get him that link.
Yeah.
I did a video for social selling. I did a private gig for social selling. We ought to make it part of this package, actually.
Yeah.
We don't have it, dude. I don't have it. I do not have it, dude. I can't
All right.
find that thing anywhere. I need that thing for us.
We have it.
To give away to our people, okay? Everybody that shared the stream today, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Everybody that shared the stream today, I'm gonna give you a link to a video, okay? I'm only gonna give
outstanding content.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Dude.
Shot it here.
It's
on
never, nobody's ever seen it except for that group.
It's how to create wealth in your contacts. See, you guys and gals, my friends, you cannot make money without people. Do you know of any company on planet Earth that has gotten rich without people involved?
Gotta do it.
It is the common denominator for all of you out there that are introverts. Then you ain't gonna make any money. Okay? You gotta know people, man. People exchange money, man. It could be Bitcoin, it could be encrypted currency, it could be cash, gold, silver.
But listen to what he's saying. He said you need people. But you also got to know what to do with them. So if you leave here and the only thing you take is, man, I need people, When you want to get a lead for us to call, that means you're going to have to talk to somebody.
I got to talk to
There's
somebody.
going to have to be some kind of pitch in there for them to say, hey, yeah, have them call me.
That's why people say they're introverts. People say they're introverts because the truth is they don't know what to say to people.
Exactly.
Because if you knew what to say to people, you wouldn't be introverted. Pick any topic that you love. The topic, man, okay? It could be oatmeal, it could be quinoa, it could be making beans and rice, crawfish, sex, whatever, dude. Chlamydia, you got some chlamydia once and you figured out how to get rid of it by spitting on it. I don't know, man.
Wow.
Something that you're good at, dude, okay? The moment you're good at something, golf, tennis, a chiropractor you met, I met a neurosurgeon this week. This guy knows all about brains, dude, okay? Like he's not a big talker until you talk about, hey man, tell me about what happens in a brain
Well,
surgery.
the subpremium cortex converses now with the equilibrium of the earlobe.
Studies have shown.
And dude, the guy got all excited, man. He's like, let me show you this, man. He started showing me stuff. He went from introverted, I don't know what to talk about in a social setting, to, dude, I know what I'm talking about. So Jared's making a good point.
Yeah. Well, it's just like this. If you're a salesperson and you knew that every time you picked up the phone to make a cold call, somebody was going to buy something, for sure, how many calls could you make?
You'd be calling everybody, man. You single guys that go out into the bars. If you knew every time you talked to the hottest chick in the bar, she'd go home with you, bro, you'd talk to them all. But you don't know what to say, okay? Yeah. And you guys that like guys, if you knew the hottest guy in the bar that would go home with you, then you'd go approach him too. Same deal. If you knew how to talk to them both, you'd go have a
menage a
triad. Okay. James Gavin, Cardone is the man. Listen to what he says. Thank you, bro. But be sure to post your website, okay? Charles Scott, Florida Premier Pool Service Company, Elite Swimming Pools. Yep. See, this guy, here's his number, dude. 954-732-1628. I'm going to promote Charles. Boom. Charles, how about some free promo? Call Charles Scott right now. Everybody, Elite Swimming Pools. Like get a bid, man. Free bids, free maintenance, free chlorine, free salt water, free diving boards, free ladders. Even if you can't swim, shit, he'll send Billy to your house.
Come on, man.
Come on, Charles Scott, 954-732-1628. Elite Swimming Pools.
Come on, man.
Hey, if you can't swim, all you black people out there that can't swim, okay, go see my man, Elite Swimming Pools. I told my buddy that. I said, dude, is it true, man? Black people can't swim? No, man.
No, dude. True. You know, Jeff, his son is like a collegiate swimmer. He said he calls him Chocolate Phelps.
Yeah, that's funny. hey, y'all want to call me a racist? Do whatever you want. I hire more people of all ethnicities than anybody watching this stream, so eat me, okay? All right, Dalton Jensen says, love your stuff, Grant. You're my hero. I was listening to Sell or Be Sold, and you mentioned a book to control your thoughts. That book is called Dianetics. Tell them I'll be there, but just a second late. See, I got a call I'm supposed to be doing right now, but you know what? I ain't doing the call right now. He will wait. Just because he was on Tim's Story, just because he was on Oprah. Okay? You guys are what's important, man. You guys, it's the everyday people in the streets, man, that go to Starbucks, go to grocery stores, that take care of the families that bring their kids to school, man. It's us that make a difference on this planet.
Congratulations, Jose Garza just hooked up for Playbook to Millions. Joel Sopp, thanks for coming by the show today. John Curry just got the Playbook. Love that. Congratulations. Home Security Cowboy, getting rich is not a fantasy, it's a necessity. Dude, that's the truth right there.
709,000 people reaching the stream right now. Man. What do you have? What do you have for a number?
I've got 709.
Yeah, that's what I got. Okay. And then I got 716 comments. Dakota Nicholas, I want to give you a shout out. I can't pull all these up in my phone because my phone's jammed on me right now. Hey, the little likes, the thumbs ups, and the little powwows. Dude, I can't tell you how happy those. I mean,
when you think about,
dude, what's wrong with me, man? Is there something psychologically wrong with me that I actually value thumbs up?
I don't know.
Makes you feel good.
Maybe it's like a validation, you know?
It's like, wow.
I just kind of like the whole action of it. If it popped and had like a middle finger, I think that was pretty cool too.
Dude, Facebook, what's wrong with you guys? Why don't
if they had the thing that popped up in the middle finger, that'd be hilarious.
Or it could be like with love, because it's a different thing. Sometimes it's like, I do that to people like I love you, man. I did it to Stephen G the other day. See you later, dude. Okay. All right, so every Thursday we do a show called Young Hustlers.
It's about getting your money right. I did it. And believe me, like, I'm not much further than you are, no matter where you're at. If you're at 0, I'm not far ahead of you.
good.
And so all you need to do is understand that there's 4 things you got to do. Number 1, you got to make the decision. You got to start cutting things away. You got to start making decisions about things that you are willing to live without. You got to reinforce that decision every single day. Write it down. Burn it into your head that it's not an option, that it's not a fantasy. It is the way it will be. You got to start adding skill. Step 3, add skill over and 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 over again. And then number 4, you got to surround yourself with the people on this stream, with guys like GC.
You got to get some swag, dude. You guys got to get some swag. You got to get some pride in your stride, some pep in your step, some swag, man. You got to be like people criticizing you. You know, people. You know, when I was 26 years old, man, I started selling. I started selling good too. I started loving selling. And man, I started walking different, talking different, I'm acting different. Nobody can push me around. Customers don't push me around. And people are like, dude, you cocky. I'm like, dude, like Ali said, bro, it ain't bragging if it's true.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's the truth.
Lance Horton. Okay, Lance Horton from Vegas. Morgan Stanley. Check out Lance. You guys need some money advice? Check out my man Lance, okay?
Or how about Roger Bickley from, he's the barber, themagneticbarbering.com.
How about Corey Franick, okay? I personally have seen friends in network marketing get the money thing. I've learned to see is keeping it. First you got to make it, then you got to keep it, then you got to multiply it. Most people never learn number 3. On Fridays on the Cardone Zone, I spend a lot of time talking about number 2 and number 3. How do I keep it and how do I multiply it? By the way, the only reason to save money is to multiply it.
Angel Mondragon,
Just looking at
WeUR.com, Campus Lens Media.
Be nice if you get me a little love first before you start promoting yourself, though. Come on. Hey, Ralph Doyle, Ryan, owner of Raleigh Printing and Graphics. You guys need some printing and graphics? In Raleigh, it's Ryan Doyle, owner of Raleigh Printing and Graphics. Now, why am I doing this? Guys, why am I doing this? I'm building out my network.
Yeah.
My network is attached to my network. Let's talk to Chris from North Dakota.
Chris, what's up, man? Chris from North Dakota.
Hey, this is Chris from South Dakota.
What's
How
up,
you guys
buddy? What's
doing?
up? How you doing, man? What do you do, Chris?
I'm doing fantastic. It's so nice to finally call in and meet you guys. I just got my first job in sales yesterday, and I got the job in less than 24 hours, and I followed all the tips in the 36
He's talking about the 12
video.
tips
12
on
tips to
YouTube.
get a job in 36 hours or less.
Yeah. It's Cardone U.
And I've been doing marketing for 2 years, bro, and promotion with no revenue and no money, and I didn't know at the beginning that you have to have money to put into it to make money. But what can I do to increase my knowledge for marketing and learn to make money from it?
Dude, you guys need to start. You need to start from sales and back into the marketing thing. Just tell them. You're not going to market if you don't know how to sell. Okay, I have this conversation with Jared all the time. Jared, you have to build a marketing campaign around the salespeople's abilities. Okay, because I could go run an ad. That ad's going to generate a call or a lead.
And if they can't handle that call.
And if David can't handle the call, I wasted the money on the ad. So most advertising companies don't connect it. You got to go backwards. You got to figure out what are your salespeople capable of. Some of the products that I create here are created based on my people's ability to actually move that product into the marketplace.
Yep.
So you got to back into it, dude. You should be on CardoneU.com, CardoneU.com immediately.
Okay.
If that's your problem. You guys that want to fix your money, you should be on Playbooks to Millions.
Playbook to Millions.
You guys that have CardoneU.com, this is a supplement to Cardone U. Playbook to Millions sits on your phone in audio or video and ebooks.
I was listening to it in the gym this morning.
Yeah. The program?
Yeah.
Yeah.
MP3 is great for that.
Nate from somewhere.
Seattle.
Nate from Seattle. What's going on, Nate?
Nate from Seattle.
Nate,
hey,
you know the
Grant,
difference
Jared,
between
how
the
you guys
rain,
doing, man?
Dude, you know the difference between the rain in Seattle and the rain in Miami?
Yeah, the rain in Miami. It doesn't happen with the drizzle, right? You guys just get
No, it
storm, right?
passes.
Yeah.
It passes. Yours doesn't pass.
That's why we focus on making money over here in Seattle. We got nothing else to do, man. No sun tanning.
Dude, anybody that's broke in Seattle is just denying. Let it rain.
It's true, man. There's not much to do around here if you ain't got a couple bucks, you know. So that's why I focus
it's
on making
expensive
six
over there,
figures
man.
per deal.
Yeah. So what's up, buddy?
Yeah, man. Thanks to you guys. Hey, thanks to you too, man. I upped my hustle this year. Started my second business, DoubleStuffSystem.com, and we're right now educating people on how we are making over 100,000 per flip in the whole West Coast, man. So appreciate you guys, getting that fire after reading the 10X and listening to you guys, man. You just fired me up to take it to the next level, dude. I'm trying to hit the mill this year.
Dude, I love that, man. I love that. Let me know if there's any way I can help you, okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you, man.
Let's hit Janet from North Carolina. Janet from North Carolina. Hey, Janet.
Hey there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. Thank you so much for providing all the information that you have. I recently signed up for Cardone U. The reason I'm calling, I have a question. I just partnered with a health and wellness company in direct sales, and I wanted to know, in this noisy world that we're in, how do I get my message out so that I am taken seriously with my product and also earn some revenue?
Well, the key, I think, I think one of the mistakes that I see people in direct sales make is they focus too much on selling the product and not enough on building the brand. Like if you want to get attention, you want people to follow you, you got to give them something else besides a sales pitch to sign up. You got to provide value. So become a health expert, become a fitness expert.
Blogs,
put content out.
Video.
Like for example, this
Online.
show, the first 40 minutes of this show was just pure content. That's all it was. And then at the end we were like, hey, by the way, there's this program. There's this program that you got to get. If you want all this stuff to make sense, then you got to get this program right here. So,
or you can figure out how to start. Like I tell my guys in my social media room, I'm like, look, don't post anything that has just the website, dude. Give tips, man. Give people. If somebody's going to scan over a Facebook post or a YouTube, dude, I don't need it to be a pitch first.
Yeah.
We make that mistake here all the time, okay? Never pitch first, man. Give first, then pitch.
Give
enough.
Give.
So this guy's like, this guy's 32 years old. I'm 58. I'm using Snapchat like a maniac.
More than I am, that's for sure.
And I'm like, Jared, you got to look at the Snapchat thing, dude. I'm telling you, what's happening on my Snapchat feed is freaking unbelievable. We got to figure out what to do with this Snapchat thing because it's real. In the meantime, dude, Periscope's going away. It's going to go away. Meerkat's gone. It's done, okay? MySpace disappeared long ago. I'm still here. You're still here. So I would just tell you, Janet, use YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Use everything that's available while it's here. I was using the Wave. What was the Wave called? The
Anchor.
Anchor. Dude, I used Anchor for 3 weeks, and I'm like, I was excited about it for 3 weeks. And one day I woke up and said, done. I deleted the app from my phone. That's how done I am with it, okay? But I'm not done with people. I'm not done with promoting. You guys see me promoting all day long. And man, when I can't, I go down for a second, wait till I can freaking my batteries come back, and I'm back at it again, okay? Look, we want to help you, okay? The ultimate goal at this company, we want to make a lot of money. I'll tell you right now, I want to make tons and tons of money. But the only way I can make tons and tons of money is to help millions and hundreds of millions of people, okay? If I help 1 billion people, I'll be a billionaire, no doubt about it. We say it all the time in our meetings, dude. Just go this way with people, go this way with people, give people a lot. A small fraction, I will buy something from you if we offer them the right product at the right price point.
Like playbooktomillions.com, playbooktomillions.com, playbooktomillions.com. It's a 9-step program.
This is what you're buying right here.
You don't need 12 steps.
12 steps, man. Not even an alcoholic likes 12 steps, man.
9 steps, and we got them all laid out for you.
The alcoholic only does 3 or 4, man. Come on. So look, you're gonna buy this. You're gonna buy this part of the program. I'm gonna give you 35 hours of video content, 35 hours of audio content,
MP3s,
all the ebooks,
all the books.
And I'm gonna do this for the first.
It's like a commemorative. It's like a commemorative.
I think we cut this back to 200. The first 200 people that get this book.
Yeah. That's a lot of.
I'm gonna ship this to you, okay? In the U.S., only in the U.S. If you want to pay for it outside the U.S., I'm gonna send you a hard copy. So this sits at your desk. I'll sign it. It's not gonna be black either. Okay. All right. Hey, you guys be great. I'll see you tomorrow at 12 p.m.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Oh yeah,
hold on.
Who hates the hustle, dog?
Dude, the only people that hate the hustle are the ones that have already given up
on the hustle.
On the hustle.
Don't you do that.